How's it going, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be completing the tomb on solo, just me playing through it. I will be doing a lot of the little side Easter eggs and things along the way, so hopefully those will be helpful for you. I'm not going to hit every one, but any of them that I find useful for my attempt, I'm going to go with. I am using the PPSH. I haven't fully leveled it up yet, so just getting a little bit of fun using it. I've beat the tomb a few times already solo, but I've used the new Fang LMG that got added with this season. So I just thought I'd do something different with this. Hopefully you guys like it. I know this gun's really popular right now, and it's been pretty fun to use. So hopefully it'll handle okay in the boss fight. I don't think it'll be too bad, because it does have a decent magazine size, though not as large as like the Fang or anything like that. I also have some interesting stuff as far as death perception, so this may not be the fully optimized run that you might want to do for this map, but it is going to be interesting, and I want to show you guys as much information as I can with it. Right now, I'm just trying to get enough money to open up this first door. I will be opening this door first because I want to get death perception right away and go into some of the interesting things you can do with the augments that I have equipped. I will say mobility on the PPSH really nice. I'm not even using like a vertical foregrip, and it just feels so good moving around with it. Or I am using a vertical foregrip, I should say. I don't have a Ranger foregrip on it yet, which I probably would use. The vertical's really nice because you know this thing does kick pretty bad, but especially in zombies, you're using it more as like a burst fire weapon, or you'll probably use it tap firing with like tap aiming with Deadshot. So the kickback isn't as unmanageable as it would be maybe for multiplayer. So I do intend on... Okay, we do have enough money here. Let's head in here. I do intend on putting a Ranger foregrip on it, as well as maybe a few other changes. Go ahead and get our shovel here. Looks like the mystery box is in here. We can start getting some of these bone piles and saving up. The first thing I want to buy is just this death perception. Not because I think it is going to be extremely worth it. I do think with the augments that I have chosen, I have the treasure hunter and extra change augment on it. And while that extra change augment isn't amazing by any means, I am playing solo, and it should at least pay for itself for me. Now, it won't necessarily pay for the cost of me having opened the door here, but it should pretty quickly pay for the fact that I've bought the perk, which is what I'm going for. Just thought it would be fun to play around with, not to mention the treasure hunter augment is actually really nice for getting extra loot out of all of the bone piles and dark aether crystals that are scattered around. So that's part of why I wanted to go ahead and get this just as early as possible to try and play around with. I am going to go ahead and do my first little side Easter egg here. In this room, there is a Simon Says Easter egg that you can do by shooting the head of this statue. Okay, let's see if I can get this here. You got to shoot these in pretty quick succession. The little Simon Says game does change, so there are a few different variations that I have seen. Is it this one? Yeah. And then... Zombie's giving us a good beating here, unfortunately. But a little bit of extra goodies. Nothing too crazy. We got some extra essence, a little bit of salvage. We got a brain rot ammo mod, which I'm not going to be keeping long term, but I mean, considering you can essentially do this as soon as you get this room open, it's not terrible by any means. I am going to be taking time in between each round to look for bone piles, look for crystals, and try and get as much out of them as possible. It shouldn't take me long in these early rounds, because I'm only going to be taking a second to check these 2 rooms, but once I have more rooms open, it's going to start taking longer for me to make those rounds, so I'm not going to force you guys to sit through that. For now, it should be pretty quick, like I said. but especially once I get like the door to nowhere open, it's going to start taking me like a significant amount of time to just run around the map. So for now, no big deal. I'll keep just playing out until I get a little bit farther. We almost have enough to get depth perception. I want to stick with you guys and show you what that extra change perk can do, how it functions, which I've already made a short on. If you guys are more interested in depth, I definitely recommend checking that out. It's not terrible, but not great. Like I said, your best circumstances are going to be playing single player, playing solo. If you are playing with multiple people using this augment, it's going to be worse per person using it. But that being said, I also feel like the treasure hunter augment that gets you extra loot from the bone piles and stuff helps with getting the ancient crystals for the ray gun Easter egg on this map. So that's another reason I want to get this early, is because that's a really nice chunk of extra essence. It gives you like 1,000 essence whenever you get that as well. So, not bad. A lot of these little bonus Easter eggs that are available on this map are really small and not super helpful for large groups. They're more of things that are like better if you are solo. I have my brain rot set up to where it works like a monkey bomb, in case you're wondering what was going on there. I don't, like I said, I don't plan on using brain rot long term. There is one Easter egg that I can show with it if I get to the rest of the rooms being open. But anyway, we got enough money now. We can come over here and get Death Perception. I've already gotten the loose change from the perk machine, but now that we have extra change with Death Perception, you can come to the ammo box, get loose change from that. You can come to the mystery box and get loose change there, though that one can be a little finicky. I think you can only get it once, and it changing locations hasn't seemed to allow me to get it at the other locations, but that's already 3 instances of loose change just in this one room. Then we come in here to the opening room. We can now get loose change from the gobblegum machine. We can get it from this extra ammo box over here. So each ammo box can do it, not just one. You can get extra change from the arsenal machine here. And even though the Pack-a-Punch isn't here yet, you can get it from both Pack-a-Punch locations. So on other maps, that would just be the one location that they're located at. On Terminus, it'll just be where it's at on the elevator. So when it moves up and down the elevator, that's not going to change anything. And when you're on, for example, Liberty Falls or Citadel, the Pack-a-Punch machine never moves on those, so you won't be able to get extra from it. But on the Tomb, you've got 2 different locations that the Pack-a-Punch machine can teleport between, and because of that, you can actually lay down at both locations. That should be... There's also workbenches, which I'll have as soon as I get into this room, that I'll be able to show you. But, so for right now, that's everything we have available that we can get loose change from as a potential bonus that I can think of. Sam Trials is another thing that you wouldn't normally be able to get it from that you can now with that extra change augment. So like I said, it's going to quickly pay for itself. In this room, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different places that gave us loose change, and then in that room we had 3. So we're already looking at like 1,000 essence that we've gotten from loose change, which isn't terrible. The perk itself only costs 2,500 if it's the first one you get, and this map is really the only one where you can make use of that. If you play on any of the other maps, Death Perception is going to be a round 25 perk, unless you're doing something that's giving it to you early, like a random perk or something. So, I mean, you could use Gobblegums or different things along those lines, or on Citadel there is the random perk that you can get from the Raven Easter egg. So, a few different ways that you could potentially get it, I guess, before round 25, but it's much less likely that you'll have it because it's completely random. Max armor. But, if you're enjoying playing the Tomb, and you're playing solo, like I said, your main benefit's going to be solo. because this loose change works the same way that all loose change does. So if you're familiar, whenever you're playing with other players, one player can lay down at a perk machine, and when you do so, you'll get loose change. It'll be 100 essence per player, for that player that did it. And anyone else that tries to lay down at the perk machine after that will not get the loose change. This works the same way. If someone has already laid down at this ammo box, no other player that does, even if they're both using that augment, would be able to gain the extra change from it. So because of that, that's why I said you kind of have a diminishing return on it when you're playing with more players. Going ahead, we got 2 more loose change here, got a little workbench over here, we can get another one. So, I mean, it's not amazing, it's not a huge amount of money, but it does add up. Like I said, it does essentially very easily pay for itself, to where you've at least paid off the perk that you bought, not necessarily the door open to get to that direction first. If you like taking that direction, though, that's a benefit, because you will already be going that way. Personally, I like going this way, and I have my reasons for that, but either way, no matter which path you prefer, you are going to have to open that door at some point to get to the mural. And the same can be said for this direction. You will have to at some point open this door so that we can get access to the mural for the main story Easter egg, if that's something that you're doing. But let's see, we'll go ahead and get this next door open, making good progress so far. We're probably, it looks like maybe about 1 round out from being able to get the door to nowhere open. Which, if you don't go and get Death Perception on round 1, you can just pick a specific path, and doing so will make it to where you can potentially get there a round earlier. Like, I could have maybe gotten to the door to nowhere already on this round. Ooh, got stamina up. I will take that. It's a 2 free perk, or well, 1 free perk so far, but now that I'm in this room, I can actually get another. I'm going to show you a couple more Easter eggs while I'm here, too. Oh, can I please just have the already injured one? Thank you. So, we've already gotten a couple of bone piles here. Let's see, I already laid down at this, is that right? Yeah, okay. And then we've got the gobble gum machine. Don't forget to lay down at your regular Perk-Cola machines. From what I've seen, you can't just lay down at the mystery box locations if the mystery box isn't there. You can definitely lay down at the one where it is, because I just did that. Let's see here. If you're following this same path as me, you can actually come right here for the first Mr. Peaks headphone. So that is for the music Easter egg. And then let's see. I'll show you an Easter egg in here that requires you to have the brain rot ammo mod that we got. So you can either get it yourself, or if you get it in the way that I did, it's something you can do in this room. Here's the first ancient crystal for the ray gun Easter egg. Like I said, I think those show up a lot more frequently in my experience when you already have that Death Perception treasure hunter. But anyway, there are skulls located around here with X's on their foreheads. If you quickly run from the locations that I'm showing, you can get all of the skulls. Hopefully I'm going fast enough, because you do got to go pretty quick. Once you've shot them all, though, it will have some brain rot zombies pop up. They'll run and kill my zombie for the round. And if you haven't already collected it, there is an intel that drops from this. It was the last one that I was missing. So no big gain from doing this Easter egg, but it is neat and pairs really well with that first one that I showed, because you get brain rot from that first one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a free perk. So I'm just going to use my Molotovs here to get these sconces, these bowls lit, and that will give me a free random perk. Looks like I got Deadshot, which is a fantastic one. So I'm already up to 3 perks, and I've only bought 1, and the one that I did buy is paying for itself. I'm just using it to keep getting more loose change, more money. So far this is actually going pretty fantastic for my solo run. I'm pretty happy. We are still short of getting the next door open, so I'm probably going to go ahead and flip it to the next round. I don't have anything that I need essentially to get done right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip the round over. In the next round, we're going to get this door open. We'll get more loose change from the next room. We'll have access to the Dark Aether space, the crazy place, or whatever it's called. And so, well, there's actually more loose change from the extra change targets in the Dark Aether area than anywhere else, because there's 3 ammo boxes in there. And you can also get loose change from the Wonder Fizz machine when it appears in there, though that happens obviously quite later in the future. We only need, I think it's like 2,250, 2,750 essence to get this next door open, so we'll easily get that this round. I'm just rounding up all the zombies, make it a little easier. This is actually my favorite room on this map for training zombies. It's so easy just to run them around in here without very much effort. Especially on these early rounds, they don't really keep up too well. My gun is falling off just a little bit, but once we get into that Dark Aether space, we're not going to have any issues with that anymore. Go ahead and pop this door open. And the reason for that is because I'm going to be doing the Easter egg to get myself a free Aether tool in there, or not Aether tool, a free Pack-a-Punch crystal in there. The PPSH isn't bad, though. We're on round 7 with no upgrades whatsoever, except for Brain Rot, and it's still dealing with things, it's just not quickly dealing with them. And like I said, I'm not using what I would call an optimized build for it. There's certainly some attachments that I would like to change. Oh gosh, my aim isn't helping either. There is a Ranger foregrip I would like to get on it. I feel like the mobility is going to be more important than the recoil control. But that being said, I'm also going to be running recoil springs on it to try and kind of compensate for that adjustment. I have rapid fire on it right now, which is why I'm using the vertical foregrip, because with rapid fire it's going to have a much more extreme recoil. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm just making my rounds around, getting some of the different bone piles and crystals for extra scrap. There's always a chance you can get free perks from this, like I did a little bit ago. You can also get weapons, though I don't think additional weapons plays a very big role that I care for in this map. There's a lot of opportunities to get free weapons, but they just aren't super helpful. To me, anyway. Maybe you needed an extra weapon early on. We got another ancient crystal. We got some ammo, so we're getting free ammo from this too. So I really liked the death perception augment. I feel like it does a lot of things with when you combine Treasure Hunter with the loose change or the extra change on this map specifically and are playing solo. I think it's okay. I won't say that it's great, but it's probably still as good, if not better, than the other options. I haven't tested them excessively yet to where I have a huge opinion on like the critical eye or anything like that, how frequently it pops up to tell if it makes much of a difference. But I will say that if you're paying really close attention to it, then these really do kind of make a good case for themselves on the tomb. And like I said, playing solo, because if you're not playing solo, the loose change or extra change is just going to get worse and worse the more people you have. But I really like that it does pay for itself, because I'm getting a lot of benefit from these bone piles and stuff from the other augment, the Treasure Hunter augment. So together, it really turns out being useful. But let's see. Got another arsenal station here. Get some more loose change. We can get some more over here at the quick revive. Should be a bone pile right here. We got a couple of guns. Another, let's see, ammo box here. Some more loose change. Another bone pile. Another crystal. Alright, that should be everything in this room. Now we can move on into the Dark Aether area. If the mystery box is here, you could have obviously gotten some from that too. Alright. Now there are a couple of really nice things here. First things first, I like to shoot these little mushrooms. Now, you can let them grow. Each round that passes while these mushrooms are here, it will increase in stage from 1 to 3. So it'll be green when it first spawns, it'll be blue after that, and then it'll be purple in its final stage. Whenever you break it in the later stages, parasites will appear, little colorful ones, and they can do things like drop scrap like what I received right there, but they can also drop score streaks and guns and stuff like that for you. I'll be totally honest, I prefer just shooting these mushrooms as soon as they're in their green stage every single round for the extra 50 free salvage. It's just more useful in my opinion, so that's what I'm going to be doing. If you follow along here from that red door heading towards the yellow one, at that mushroom there you can find the second Mr. Peaks headphones. Let's see what else we got. We got an ammo box here so we can get loose change. I'm looking around for more mushrooms as I go. We've got the Pack-a-Punch machine here, so more loose change. We've got another mushroom. We've got the Juggernaut machine here where you can lay down for more loose change. Now, I will say my free perks and things do make it more expensive, to where now, if I do want to buy Juggernaut, for example, it's going to cost 4,000. We've got another ammo cache here, some more loose change. We've got a workbench here, so that's more loose change. The Wonder Fizz appears here in the future, so that's more you could potentially get. I'm going to leave that workbench one and grab it in just a second, actually, because we've got right here a double points. Grab that. We can double the loose change from this bench. Could have also grabbed this over here with it, that ammo box, but because where I'm going is actually right here for this bonus points, we're going to double that. So already, tons of essence that we're getting from this. Really beneficial. I think, yeah, there's one more ammo box over here. I'm going to try and get to it. Alright, so we got that, the last loose change that we can get in here until the Wonder Fizz spawns. Got loose change on both of those doubled, which is pretty nice. So I'm already almost up to 5k. I'm going to go ahead now and do the side Easter egg where you shoot these rocks, and doing that can give you a free Pack-a-Punch. Gotta get... Let's see if I can get that one, and then there should be one more smaller one floating slowly up here. There we go. So, Pack-a-Punch, and now we've got Cryo Freeze on our gun. With Cryo Freeze, we will be able to do the Easter egg to get the Aether Tool. It's only round 7 right now, so I'm going to wait until round 11. That's the earliest that you can come and do that Easter egg to get a purple Aether Tool. So for now, I am going to... go and check this yellow area. It's the only place that I didn't open door-wise, but we can go ahead and get our loose change from in here, as well as check for bone piles and crystals. Alright, so first thing, right here is usually the bone pile, or one of them. We've got a workbench here, crafting table. Got... a Juggernaut, or stamina up machine, another crystal. There should be a bone pile right here. So, plenty of goodies. Right here is the last Mr. Peaks headphones. If you followed the same path that I did, I'm not going to click it just because I don't want to risk a copyright claim from the song playing. But maybe when I start playing and skip ahead to the point where I don't want you guys to have to miss out on me going around. But we got ammo box here. I don't know if I already did, but we've got this gobble gum machine here. So, we're already up over 5k just from all the loose change that I managed to grab around the map. And that should be all of the loose change locations. There shouldn't have been any that I missed on this map that I can think of. But like I said, pretty easily paid for itself, the perk itself at least. And then we're also going to be able to go prone at the SAM trial locations as the rounds progress and get more loose change from that from time to time. But really just it paying for itself was the only benefit, because 100 essence in the later rounds is going to be very negligible. But I think it's worth it for the benefit you get from Treasure Hunter and Death Perception itself. I do have the high contrast mode pairing with Death Perception so that I can see the zombies fully highlighted at all times when they're not in full view. I think they pair really well together, but you get that benefit plus the Treasure Hunter, and essentially got the perk for free, and all I really spent money on was opening a door that I'll have to open at some point anyway because of the murals. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go now back to the green portal room, the speed cola room, and start going through rounds. I'm not going to skip ahead yet. I'll let you guys stick with me at the moment, just because I am going to have this mimic here. This one is the very first piece of the very first piece needed for the main story Easter egg, where you get the monocle. So I wanted to go ahead and show that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead until round 11. I'm going to be coming in and getting all these mushrooms and collecting all the crystals and bone piles after each round, and just clearing the wave of zombies itself too. So I'm going to skip ahead so you guys don't have to wait through all that. Welcome back, everybody. We are just about to get into round 11. I'm going to finish off this last zombie here, head back into my train spot. I figured since this is going to be a fairly busy round for me, I'd just bring you back at the beginning of it. Obviously, I'm going to get it down to like one zombie left, or try my best to, and utilize this round. You may be able to see down there, I've got enough scrap or salvage built up to where I can get my gun up to gold rarity as soon as I get the purple aether tool. I have enough essence to where I can Pack-a-Punch level 2 on my gun. So on this round, I'm going to be doing quite a few things. Over the little area that I skipped, I did manage to find the final of the green crystals, the ancient crystals, for the ray gun Easter egg. So I'll do that just to get it knocked out of the way. And then I do need to start on the murals. I'm going to do that as soon as I get my gun upgraded on this round. So we should be able to get quite a bit done right here.
If death is what you want, that is what I will give you.
Oh, I got hung up on something there. Just get my armor back. Just taking my time. If I go too fast, then it might be a little harder to hold one zombie left. Make sure we go around and get this scrap. Okay, so let's see. First things first, let us head... Let's head into the Dark Aether. Hopefully the Pack-a-Punch machine will be there. And we can go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch level 2, and right here do the Easter egg for the Aether tool. So let's just do that, put it on single fire so I'm not wasting bullets. Purple Aether tool. Now for the next upgrade, we will have to do that in the other world, but let's see here. Did get the Pack 2 done. I'm going to go ahead and run around and grab these since I'm about to use up all my scrap. Should just take a moment. This is essentially, like I said, all I've been doing each round at the end of the round, coming into the Dark Aether area, searching for these little mushrooms and popping them for salvage, checking the bone piles, checking the crystals. Not all of them return every single round, but just going through and getting all of them that you can makes a huge difference, and I'm just trying to show you kind of the process since I've been skipping ahead and glossing over it a bit. It is a little bit tedious, and now that I'm at the point where I can upgrade the rarity of my gun to gold, it isn't going to be as necessary for me to do this every single round. But I'll still probably do it quite often, just for the sake of making sure that I can make mutant injectors for when I attempt the blood ritual for the golden armor. But let's see, we should be done looking around here. We got one more mushroom to hit. Go ahead and go through this door, and then we have an arsenal station in this room we can use to get a rarity on our gun up. I don't like that location for that, so I'm going to move it. No bone pile. No bone pile. As you can see, I haven't bought any more perks, haven't gotten any more for free. I would have showed you if I did. Got gold rarity on our gun now. We'll go ahead and put it back to auto fire. I like having it on single fire when I go into the aether, the dark aether area, because I like to single fire the mushrooms, but I don't waste ammo on any of the things here. The reason I don't melee the mushrooms is because then those parasites come out and you have to work a little bit harder to shoot the parasites, so I don't like that. I do have the murals both set up. I've been shooting the fire trap crystals so that I could get them moved to the correct locations for the mural step in crafting the ice staff. So I don't need to do any prep work for that. I already have both in the locations. Before I do the ice staff, oh, there we go, got a little bit there. I'm actually going to do the ray gun Easter egg, because my gun should be more than capable now of taking care of those doppelgas that it summons. So I'll do that first and get the essence from that, and the ray gun, because why not? I'll pick it up now while I can hold it before I make the ice staff. Just go ahead and get him fried. Now we got a second one. Gotta be careful not to shoot our zombie before we're ready. Oh, explosion. Alright, now we just wait for it to spit out our goods. Looks like we got an LBDR there, which is pretty useless in my opinion. There's our essence. And I will grab the ray gun, like I said, just cause. Why not, right? I'm gonna switch this back to single fire and start hitting this mural. We got number 1 there. Number 2 there. 3. 4. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Alright, I'm gonna kill you. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that zombie was gonna die anyway, so it's not a big deal that I went ahead and shot it. Looks like we have a bug round, which is fine. I can hold a spider until I go do the other mural, once they actually make their way in here. Not that they're going to be able to right away. I am at the part of my PPSH where I need special zombie kills for the opal. This map is really fantastic, actually, for all of the camo challenges. You've got your obvious headshot challenges. There's tons of specials to kill on this map. There's plenty of elites to kill on this map because of all of the Easter egg steps that kind of produce them. So it's actually really fantastic just for all-around usage of completing challenges and play. Just on this step of making the ice staff, I've already killed, like, what, 3, 4 specials, and I'm going to get more. Because there should be 2 or 3 on this round. Thought it would make one more doppel, but that's fine. Go ahead and grab a max armor, get our max ammo, and we got our staff piece. Now we just got to clear out the round down to one spider.
This chest is a famous star of ice. Well, stick it in there, Ed. Be a good egg, Pops. Stash it somewhere safe, fella.
So one of the other augments that you can use instead of getting the loose change is to increase your perception range. That'll actually make it to where you can see more clearly for a distance with depth perception and otherwise. So let's go ahead and get this started. I am going to kill that spider as soon as it gets in here and touches me. Yeah, it's getting too close. We'll go ahead and kill that. Now let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Max ammo.
Get this next stage out of the way. And then I will probably work on purchasing like a level 2 plate and Juggernog before doing this next step where we construct the ice staff. In my opinion, it's actually the most difficult step in the entire Easter egg process. You can tell I really rely a lot on that, what's it called? Dead shot spam, but I just really like how quickly it lets me clear all these things so I don't have to let them get up to me. The auto aim is so nice. As much as I rely on it in zombies, though, I actually am pretty decent in multiplayer. Not amazing, mind you, but not too bad. I usually at least maintain a positive KD while I'm playing, so I'm pretty happy about that. So, I'm not 100% reliant on the aim assist on this game. Let's see, we're gonna get Doppelgas right in front of us. Okay, got that all knocked out pretty easy and pretty quick, which is nice. I'm not the fastest on here. I'm certainly not a speed runner by any means. Looks like we've got a mimic somewhere here. Oh, there you are.
It means that unless you remember to pack some jolly old acetylene,
I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back over just to the speed cola room, because I really like it there for training. Like I said, it'll help me get to the end of this round much more quickly. And then I'm going to pick up some perks. Like I said, I'm going to get the level 2 armor, pick up Juggernog, and try to use those to just assist me in completing the crafting of the ice staff. That step's really annoying. I wouldn't say it's the most difficult thing in this map, because the blood ritual for getting the gold armor is ridiculously difficult, but overall, I think the worst is that step where you craft the ice staff. It's just much more difficult because of the sheer number of things that it spawns, more so than because most of the time they don't focus very heavily on trying to destroy the staff. Sometimes I've had them go a little crazy on it, but most of the time it's just a sheer number of things all trying to kill you at once, so that's a little unpleasant. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead, make my rounds just to pick up a little bit of stuff. Yeah, I'll go ahead and skip ahead for you guys. I'm just gonna go around and pick up a few things before I start the crafting step. Like I said, I'm gonna buy the Juggernog, level 2 armor, things like that. Welcome back with me. I am back in the Dark Aether now, just picking up Juggernog, and now we should be all set for this step. We'll go ahead, get the staff crafting. This one can be pretty annoying, but I have armor, I have mobility, I have a couple of decoy grenades if I need it, got dead shot already because I got lucky, which is going to help a lot with target acquisition, helping me just kill these things a little bit quicker. You can generally hang out just kind of over here, not have too much trouble. Most of the enemies are going to focus on us, like I said, so it's not going to be too much pressure on. Let's go ahead and throw that. Make sure and kill him. I did switch my ammo mod over to Deadwire. It should help a little bit with stunning larger groups, as well as deal more damage to amalgams, which will matter in the next few steps. Let's get another decoy thrown out, just so I can prioritize over here. Oh, we got threats on the staff. Get all that done. Okay, got most of that cleared off now. Your main priority should be these parasites. They're really annoying and will deal more damage to you than pretty much anything else. Staff's taking way too much damage now. Okay, and get a little burst dash going, and we succeeded. Yay. I was going to start cleaning them up with the burst dash if I needed to.
Acceptable.
Oh, get rid of that ray gun, keep our main gun. So we got the next round started here. I don't have a lot of bullets, so I am going to have to buy some. Let's go ahead and do that. Got a couple from that doppelgast, actually. That should help out quite a bit. Let's go ahead and head into the green room again and get through this round of zombies. It's about time for me to start working on the upgrade of the ice staff. So I'll get on that soon. I would like to try and line up some of these crystals here just to make that a little easier. Couldn't get locked onto that guy. When they get really close like that, it can be annoying. Could really use some armor plates. So I am going to have to, at the tail end of this round, collect some more crystals and stuff. So I'll go ahead and skip to the end of the round for you guys. For our next step, we need to freeze a few of these lanterns all at once. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got to do it pretty quick. But if you did it right, you'll get that dialogue there. Was gonna do something else. Oh, I found an ammo box right here. I don't remember this ever being here before, but I went ahead and went prone at it to get the loose change from that. I had missed that one when I was going through earlier, so I thought I'd mention that. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I did have to buy ammo, unfortunately, but we're looking pretty good on scrap. Almost have enough for a mutant injector, which we will need. Gonna go ahead and continue the steps here for upgrading the ice staff. Just need to find some little glowy purple symbols on some of these rocks. I guess I've heard a lot of you guys have been having trouble with seeing the symbols, and I mean, I'm blind when it comes to like distance, so I get that, but as far as like, I know I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about like dying when you do this part wrong and stuff, but I've not actually had it happen personally yet. That looks like an N to me, so we're going to call that an N. And then, let's see, there should be one in this general direction somewhere. Maybe. There's one. I mean, at least it does bring it down to you so you can get a little bit better look at it. That one's kind of just like a squiggly line. And then I need one more, which I think should be in this general area somewhere. I don't know exactly which rock it'll be. This zombie off me. see, I'm still not seeing it, which is surprising. Normally I would have expected it to be in this general area. Ah, there it is. I missed. There we go. See what our last symbol is. This one's kind of like a swan or a 3. Alright, so which portal is closed? Looks like it is the blue one. Go ahead and walk up to it. Now for this next step, what you do is you find those symbols, the 3 that I just took note of. Hopefully I remember them without too much trouble. I think it was like an N, a squiggly line, and a 3. So here's our backwards 3. Here is our squiggly line, and here is our N. And as long as I didn't input those incorrectly, this shouldn't kill me. Yeah, so no trouble there. And now we just have to glue ourselves to this orb as we escort it and kill things.
What sort of glowing beauty are you then?
I kind of wish that didn't do fall damage when you fell from that rock. I know it's small because it can't, like, kill you, but it's just annoying to me. Okay, we got a Mimic already dead. That's what I was saying is so nice about this map. All the special zombies and stuff. Like, I'm completing these camo challenges and stuff so fast. Without too much effort. Go ahead and deal with these guys. Death Perception letting us know where they're at. Got a Doppel. Go ahead and get that eliminated. Should have another Doppel here in just a moment. Yep. So this is pretty much the same enemies every single time you do these steps. We're about to get an Amalgam, which is going to be annoying. Yep, it's right there. Which I do have the shock ammo, so we made pretty quick work of it. Deadwire is pretty fantastic against Amalgams. My reload speed is a little slow with this drum mag, but I really feel like having the extra ammo, especially for the boss fight, is going to matter, and it's pretty iconic for this gun, so I didn't really want to leave it off. Okay. Really easy escort. Like I said, I think the hardest part, honestly, is just constructing the staff. That's the part that really gets me. I have had that really mess me over before. We're going to use the heal shot on this crystal here and take that. Back to having just one zombie on us, so the round hasn't flipped. Let's go ahead and do the next step. Just go through the blue portal, and we will take out some vermin. After having touched that vermin statue, gaining the little purple essence, you can come over to this one and click on it. It will start a lockdown. And the ice staff will fantastically freeze and kill everybody with the charge shot. I'm extremely happy with this weapon. This thing's so powerful and really helps doing late round runs on here too. The latest I've gone in the 50s personally, but I mean, it's just a lot of fun to use this. Unless they've changed anything too. There was also a bug making it to where you could make this thing do as much damage as a hand cannon by pulling out a hand cannon, so that was kind of funny. I haven't done anything with that, and unfortunately it's not something that you could use to exploit the blood ritual, otherwise I'd care more about it, but it is neat for if you're doing like late game runs, kind of like how you could do the fire traps on Citadel. I haven't tried those actually since Season 2 started, so I don't know if you can still cheese it and use the fire trap to like be invincible still. I'll have to check that at some point, maybe when I start leveling up the assault rifle I just unlocked from the battle pass. Alright, so at the moment we're just trying to clear out to the end of this wave. When we get like one-ish zombies left, I'm going to touch this purple orb and we'll have to escort it back to the vermin statue in the Dark Aether. Okay, so we got that cleared up. It's just one zombie left. Make sure I'm picking up all my scrap. It looks like I could actually make a mutant injector now, but I'm going to wait until I'm closer to round 20, probably, before I start doing the blood sacrifice. As you can see, I did actually electrocute this during that. I'm going to go ahead and do a side Easter egg just while I'm here. If you shoot both of these with dead wire ammo, you can get a full power-up and 1,000 essence with a little bit of armor. And you know what? I'll go ahead and armor up, too. There we go. See, it was helpful. I'm not gonna bother doing my rounds looking for scrap like I normally would, because we're kind of already to this stage, so I'm just gonna touch the statue here. That portal up there has sealed up, so we gotta go to a different one and make our way back to the vermin statue in the Dark Aether area. Come on, finish reloading. I should probably consider getting speed cola before too much longer. I do have a good magazine size, but having to reload so slowly does get annoying. I'm also going through ammo pretty quickly with this PPSH. I kind of worry about it for the boss fight, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, vermin statue is right here. Next statue we gotta do is the parasite. Click on that, get the orb. I don't really want to, but we're going to go ahead and buy ammo somewhere here. There we go. There's ammo. And then I need to go through the yellow gateway. We are going to have to buy a door in there. I guess I should get to the end of the round first. Let me clear up this. Get that out of the way. Let's get to one zombie left again, and then we'll go do the parasite statue.
If death is what you want, that is what I will give you.
If you hadn't noticed already, I'm playing as the new Nocturne operator. I don't love his level 1 battle pass skin, but his level 100 battle pass skin's really nice, so I've been trying to just play as the operator and see what I think of him. I'm about to unlock the very similar looking stone skin, and I'm a big fan of stone, so I'll probably start using that after I get it until I get to the battle pass cap. But I've been enjoying Nocturne. He's not too bad. Okay, we're down to one zombie again. Yellow door is this way. I guess I could go ahead and plate up. It won't hurt anything. I am going to go ahead, and I think this way is probably faster. I'll open that door for us to go through next. But we'll go ahead, hit this. Now what we need to do is kill parasites here around this statue. They will drop purple orbs, and then we just have to deliver the purple orbs into the statue. Get a few built up. Go for the charge shot, look for the purple orbs. Looks like we got really unlucky and just didn't get any. There's one, okay. And there's another one. Go for our next charge shot. Got some more orbs, at least one. Maybe we get another, yep. As long as you get like 2, you'd probably be alright. 2 per shot. If we did, we got another 2 here. Go ahead and walk these in. Looks like we got another one right here, which is nice. Apparently I had to reload. So we're going to charge up another charge shot and deliver that orb. We only need like 1 or 2 more. Yeah, there we go. So cleared that. Not too difficult in my opinion. We do gotta clear the whole vermin round because you can't do these statue bits on the vermin rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of them with the ice staff. Very easily done, just like we did when we did the vermin statue. guess I'll switch back to my regular gun. Yep, max ammo is really nice. We'll grab our orb. That's going to get locked down. And we can now travel through this portal, which is why I opened that door. Might have noticed I've been kind of stingy with my money so far on the game, but that is just how I like to be. Next statue is going to be the Doppelgast right here. I'm going to shoot it with the heal orb, or shoot it with the heal shot and take the orb. It is going to be through the green doorway, so I'm going to go ahead and head that way. We almost have enough money for Pack-a-Punch level 3. And I do already have enough scrap now to where I could do 2 mutant injectors if I needed to, which I might at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and round up these zombies, just do like I've been doing, get it down towards the end of the round. I haven't needed to do too many cuts, so hopefully you guys haven't mind joining me for this whole process. From what I've seen, you'll get about the same results with most weapons. Like I said, I've enjoyed doing this one mostly with the LMG that was added, but I figured I'd try it out with the PPSH since this is such a fan favorite gun. If you're wondering why the weird sight that I'm using, I was just leveling it up, getting some sight experience or sight reticule completion. It's helping my overall player level go up and helps just with your battle pass level and stuff too. Okay, almost killed him, but we got this. Do I want to go ahead and get Speed Cola? No, I need to save my money for getting the level 3 Pack-a-Punch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click this then, go ahead and get this started. Oh, if the armor will let me. There we go. This part's really easy too. It actually just gets easier as the stages go on. You just sit here, Doppelgast will run at you, it'll die really quick. Mostly want to make sure you're avoiding the traps at the sides and the explosion of the Doppelgast when it dies. So, I just kill it, walk away, walk back over once it's gone. Another one will come. Before, when I was doing this, they were a little bit harder to kill. I don't know what changed, but now whenever I shoot them with the ice staff, they actually die super fast. Before, I was having to hit them with the ice staff, then switch to my primary weapon and finish them off. But now they die just from the staff blast, which is crazy to me. Looks like we've got one more to get through, and he's done. That should finish it. Go ahead and reload my weapon, get to the end of the round again. Oh, we got an amalgam. Calm down, buddy. You're not welcome here. I was grabbed, and that hurt really bad. I actually went down. That's crazy. Okay, so we lost a lot of our, or well, a couple of our perks. I guess I didn't have that many to begin with. We did lose Juggernog, which is going to really suck. It's going to set me back some, for sure, having to repurchase perks. Guess I can grab up that double points there to help with that just a little bit.
Mistake I won't repeat. Double point.
Things were going so flawlessly so far, something had to happen, right?
Death is what you want.
So what am I missing? I still have Deadshot. I still have my,
Insta-kill.
can't even think. Oh, that killed everybody. Well, that was unintentional, but let's go ahead and walk this through then.
Fall before me.
Things are probably going to get a little sketchy, so I am going to have to grab Juggernaut while I am in here. What round are we on now? On round 20. So right around now is when I do want to start getting gold armor also. Hit that, and that'll get everybody cleared out. We'll go ahead and hit this. But yeah, let's go get this Juggernaut before zombies can attack me.
Foul tonic.
Then I don't know. What am I missing? Did I lose anything else? I don't really think I did. I want to pack 3 of my guns. So let's do that and see what we got left.
A weapon for a master.
Not enough to buy any more perks. Okay. So with that being the case, I think what I'm going to do is get to the end of the round, and before doing the next step, I'm going to try and complete the first of the 2 blood rituals necessary for the gold armor.
Food power.
Meaning I am going to have to get myself a mutant injector. There was an update, like, I don't know. I don't know what was actually added in it. It was pretty recent since the Tomb came out, so it's not the launch update, and I don't know exactly what was changed. I would really love if they would decrease the blood sacrifice difficulty, but since I don't see that happening, we're going to go ahead and just get things going. You got one of the boxes over here next to the green door. Melee it and get the skull, or the head for the statue. And then you come back over here next to where Juggernaut was. Got another one here. I have enough money now, somehow. I didn't pay attention, but I do have enough money now to where I could get Quick Revive, which will give me Dying Wish. I think I want to do that. First, I guess let's craft some stuff. I lost my self-revive, so I'm going to make a mutant injector and a self-revive. That still leaves me with enough for a second mutant injector for when I do the second stage. Well, let's go get Quick Revive. I would really like Quick Reload, but I just don't think I can afford it right now. So let's go ahead and grab this.
The price of power is...
The reason I'm doing this now instead of going ahead and doing that next stage is I am going to use Gobblegums for this part, and I want to be able to try and get them back, so I want a little bit of a round buffer before round 25. But let's go ahead and get up here. I am going to start with the Mimics because they're more annoying. They have less health, but they are more likely to kill you. So, let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a Temporal Gift, which will make it to where my Killjoy will have a longer duration. Then I'm going to come over here, hit my Killjoy just so it spawns right behind me. And then I have my Mutant Injector, so I'm going to hit... Oh, let's get these statues placed quickly. I messed that up. My Killjoy should stay there, though. Okay. Gotta hurry a little bit. Okay. We hit this and do... Oh, they patched the Mutant Injector. That's real bad. So that's what they did. Oh, but it takes so much more damage now. So, that's not too bad. I am going to have to repair my plate. Yeah, so we got that one dead. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Much, much easier. So, I guess that most recent update made it to where you can no longer use the kill streaks to cheese this, but you also don't need to, because now they have decreased the difficulty here, so I was able to clear that with no trouble whatsoever. That's awesome that I'm going to be able to put a video out on that right away, because I just noticed that update before attempting this. So I'm so happy they did that. That means, since I still have everything, really, let's get to the end of this round. I'm still, I think, going to try and get my Temporal Gift and Killjoy back, because I feel like that did make a difference.
If death is what what you want.
And then
That is
once
what
I
will
have
give you.
that, we'll attempt the second stage. I do want more plates back too, obviously. I really started to panic a little bit there when I noticed that I couldn't use my mutant injector. I was really thinking, oh, I might just need to run. But I'm so glad to see that those enemies actually take damage now. Okay, we got one zombie left. Go ahead and hit my gobblegum. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see where this fella is. Because I see that there is a mimic around somewhere. Okay, we lost it here, so it's going to be down this other cave. I am going to go ahead and do the next stage for the staff. Because we do still need... Where is it? There it is. We still need to do one more main Easter egg quest. Oh, look, we got Opal. So what this is we're going to do a not a mangler. What's it called? An amalgam. We got to do the amalgam step. We come down here to the statue and have to kill an amalgam. Hopefully it doesn't kill me like the other one did. That was kind of annoying. But by doing this, we'll be able to flip the round and do the next gobblegums. I might just eat this arsenal accelerator to get it out of the way. But it will go ahead and spawn in the amalgam. I'm going to start shredding the amalgam. Okay, the amalgam is immune. I'm going to take this opportunity, get a little ice staff going. Reload my gun. And kill this guy. Now we should be able to go ahead and finish this off here. Yeah, nice and easy. So, no change on that. The difficulty of that part wasn't increased. I'm gonna run back up to the... That was weird. Run back up to the quick reload room. I do want to buy that. I got my gun upgraded to pack 3, so buying perks is good now. I'll do that, just to get everybody off me for a moment so I can deal with this doppel. No real problems. Looks like we do still have a mimic in the area. Getting the round cleared out. Not too bad. We're still really early. Really early. Still in the early 20s. How many zombies we got left? Just 3. Okay. We will do this. I'll go ahead and take out that mimic too. I'll find it and deal with it before I continue. But I do want to... The main thing I want to do right now is check gobblegums. I'd really like a killjoy. Idolize is nice, but not really what I'm after right now. So let's take out this mimic. Nice and easy. So I'm going to need to flip the round. Let's go ahead and deliver that last orb back to the Dark Aether statue. That will have us boss fight ready, and all we're missing is the gold armor. So that door locks like we've seen in the past. Got to clear the things out of the doorway. But then you can just move on to this door. Now, as you guys have probably seen, I still haven't opened up all the doors on the map. There's still one that I left there because I was just trying to be as essence efficient as possible with my purchases. But this is the last stage. Get that all put together, and we finally have opened the bridge to the boss fight. Apparently this is an insect round.
Tear them to pieces.
I'm gonna go ahead, get the bridge built. And I'll walk across.
All these weeks,
I'm not going to click on the artifact yet because I do want that gold armor first.
flesh, so to speak. Mine. Mine for the I say, is that a decanter? Oh, that damned hawk
Okay,
must have
so
swirled it
this is
away.
ready. You just click on the artifact to start the final encounter, but we're not there yet. He's going to go through his whole death. I'll let that play. Once you leave the dark aether area or spend enough time there, then the round will progress as normal.
If death is what you want, that is what I will give you.
I do still want to try and check the gobblegum machine, so we're going to let that sit for a moment. What we got? Temporal gift, good. So we just need a killjoy now. I'm probably just going to pop this arsenal accelerator now, let it run out. Maybe I'll spend a round or two killing time, or just walk this spider around for a little bit till I can hit the gobblegum machine again. Either way, I'm going to skip ahead to when I am prepared to do the next stage of the blood sacrifice ritual thing. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody. I actually managed to get Killjoy and Temporal Gift in pretty quick succession there. Still on the same round, didn't even kill the spider. So I'm just going to come up here, go with Temporal Gift again, go with Killjoy, and activate the sacrifice.
Insta-kill.
Okay, looks like we've already finished off one. Okay, that's bad. Oh, they got me pinned there for a second. That was scary. I hate that they run away during Aether Shroud, but I guess I get it. I think that spider just hit me.
Go back to the pits that spawned you.
Alright, so we got that ritual done. It is much, much easier now. Of course, I am using insta-kill. I think it is still worth it just because I don't know how they have changed it or scaled it. So I don't know how much danger I was in there. I survived getting pinned, so I mean, that could have been worse, I suppose. But we'll go ahead and get our gold armor here. We're on round 23. This is a really good opportunity to just go ahead and do the boss fight now if we wanted. I don't think there's any real prep work that I need to complete from this point. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. There's a couple of perks that I'm missing, but nothing that I think is going to make a huge difference for this boss fight. Because I'd get maybe Voltrade and Elemental Pop. Doesn't really matter. I've already got Juggernog, got Quick Reload. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do feel like I'm missing something. Let's go get PhD, because I can afford it, and I don't have to go anywhere for that now. Is there anything else that I'm missing that I'm forgetting that I can actually get now? I don't think so. Let's look at the map real quick, just in case I'm forgetting something.
The price of power is unpleasant.
Yeah, no, looks like we're good. So we've got all the perks that I'm going to care about. I don't think Elemental Pop or anything really matters. I would like some Gobblegums just to be safe. Yeah. Let's go ahead and try this gobblegum machine and see what it gives me for the beginning of this round. Idolize is perfect, and we've got Power Keg, so yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna go ahead and start the boss fight now. So we just want to go run over to the bridge, cross it. We do have enemies spawning on us now, but I'm just going to ignore those. Let's get this boss fight started. I don't know if anything else has been adjusted for the boss fight, so I'm going to do this like I have normally. I'm going to hang out under the stairs and deal with things as necessary, clean up the stray zombies with my ice staff here every once in a while, just giving them a nice blast. Yeah, just gonna boop. That'll deal with most of them. Lets me keep an eye on the artifact and see when I need to actually address it.
That is what you want.
It should go up roughly twice before I need to actually start shooting it, but we'll see. This will also let me see if the PPSH is going to be up to the task. But we are on a pretty early round, which I'm really happy about. Got some armor plates coming in, which we shouldn't need, but that's okay to have them either way. Like I said, I just like coming to the edge here so that I can see. I don't know if this still does as much damage as it did in the past, but either way, I'm going to try and avoid the beam. I have to assume if they made the blood ritual easier, they probably made this part easier too, but I could be wrong. Oh, I was missing. Got a second frag. This thing does shoot like freaking crazy. Clean up a few of these zombies while I wait on my max ammo. Thank you.
Max ammo.
So far, so good. It doesn't really get difficult, in my opinion, until you reach the stage where you have the Doppelgast and then the Mimic coming at you with this thing. Hopefully the Mimic's been toned down a little bit. Everything else I think is fine. It gets really difficult when the Amalgam's coming, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm prepared enough. I've got Aether Shroud with multiple charges. I do need to get it recharged, but that should happen just from me killing these guys. I had that Arsenal Accelerator. I wanted to save it for the boss fight, but I really wanted to use that Killjoy combination for the blood sacrifice for my own safety. We've already got another Burst Dash ready, so I'm not so worried. Or Aether Shroud. I'm using Burst Dash. Getting close to make sure I'm getting all my bullets in this time. The last time I kind of got off target. See if we can't get the second one broke too. Not quite. So I will say this is probably weaker than the LMG I used in the past, but I think that's fine. Go ahead and get some of these zombies off me. Still all going really well so far. Got maybe one or two more stages, I think it is, until we can, or until we have to fight the creature with the artifact attached to it. I've made the mistake in the past of not picking up those max ammos after a wave, and believe me, they're really worth grabbing, especially if you're using something like the PPSH. The Fang definitely did more damage and had a larger magazine, so I still think I would probably prefer it for this boss fight under normal circumstances, but I just wanted to try out a new weapon and level it up a little bit too. I got Opal just in the recording of this video for it, so Okay, we do not have an Aether Shroud ready, and this gun is kicking like a maniac. Did manage to kill at least one of them. Yeah, that's all though. Okay, we got some doppels on us, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze them once they get in here. Looks like it's gonna kill them, which is crazy to me. I swear they made it to where the ice staff does more damage to specials, which is so cool. I'm so happy about it personally, because this ice staff is so much fun to use. So, no problem so far. I do want to say, you can get hung up on these mushrooms. Be very careful of that. As a matter of fact, because of that, I'm going to move over here. Probably we'll have to go up at least 1 to 2 more times. Let's see if it's time for us to go out again yet. I don't think it is. It'll probably go up 1 more time. Oh no. That sounds like my cue. Okay, got it broken. Gonna wait here for my ammo. And then, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the stage where we have an actual enemy we're gonna have to deal with. Looks like it's still doing good damage to these doppelgas, which is really nice. I'm gonna come on and walk through over here, because we do have our enemy right there. I don't know if it's gonna do much to him. It's doing alright. Not too bad so far. Let's, I'm gonna reload my gun. Hit him with another ice blast. And that should be good enough for getting him broken. Yep. And now we just want to shoot this. Looks like I broke it plenty quick enough. We do need to wait now for it to give me my ammo. Hopefully that's timed well enough to where I'm going to be able to... Yeah, I can get over here and get my ammo without any problem. Next step is going to be the Doppelgast, which there he is. Yeah, I don't know how much life he has, but we got to be a little careful. Looks like it's going okay so far. I should be able to get some shots in now once he gets over here for one more. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Get some actual bullet damage in. I'm going to use my Aether Shroud so that I can get good damage on the artifact here. Okay, broke very easily. Sadly, we can't do anything to interrupt what's going on over there right now. I really want my ammo here, though, so I'm going to go grab that real quick. We do have an amalgam. It should be on the stage for the mimic. Oh, yep, and he is right on me, too. Right away. Ouch. But you know what? It didn't one-hit kill me, so maybe it's actually easier. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we need to repair up a little bit here. That's getting scary. The Doppelgas is getting a little too close for comfort. And it's doing it still. Please stop hitting me. I can't move. I can't move. For some reason I was stuck in that charging animation and couldn't move. So we lost our... I lost my... Oh gosh, this is ridiculous. I lost my dying wish just because I couldn't move. This Doppelgast is much more aggressive. Where is the Mimic? I'm not even seeing it. Is there a chance that I killed it with, I don't even know. I think it's still on the Mimic step, but there's a chance that I may, yeah, it's right there. There's a chance that I may have killed it with the Ice Staff without meaning to, and missed my chance to shoot the artifact. I really need to get, could you not? Like, it's, yeah. So it's just completely stunning me and not giving me an opportunity to do anything the same as it did, so it's still completely obnoxious. It's fine, I'll just do this. Hopefully we can survive another round or two. I unfortunately have to reload and don't have quick reload now. Okay, we got that popped. Not having any of the rest of my stuff is going to be impossible, though. Need to get in here and get my ammo right before dying. Getting shot by the Doppelgast, which sucks. I really need these guys to back off. Probably gonna have to use my mutant injector for the next part. This Mimic really ruined me, unfortunately. It kind of made this whole thing a lot harder than it needed to be. I'm gonna have to tank some hits here so that I can get that broken. We don't actually have Juggernog right now, which is crazy to me. So I am going to use Idolize here in a moment, probably. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that popped, which should give me an opportunity to do the rest of this without too much trouble.
Death is what you want. That is what I will give you.
Reloading sucks during this without quick reload. Come on. Almost there. Okay. So we still managed to beat it, despite going down and losing all the perks. Wasn't too bad. I still had a mutant injector. I still had a power keg. So certainly could have been worse. I will go ahead and shut up now and let the cutscene and such play out, even though I've already seen it and know it's not a lot.
Raptor 1, I'm at the LZ. Let's get the hell out of here.
There is more to be done now that you've secured the Sentinel artifact. Bring it directly to me. I have gathered every available file on the history and previous uses of this ancient device. It appears several times in the historical record. Some date back to ancient Egypt. I have deciphered steps to activate and control it. The artifact requires an infusion of exotic materials. Unique elements that can only be harvested here at Liberty Falls. short, everything we need is ready for your arrival. You will see your lost agent Maxis again soon. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Got to see some of the changes from the update. I'm going to go ahead and leave up here. But thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.